The way tiny grains of sand build up the continents and the drops of water creates the ocean abyssal. The same way a bunch of hope gives birth of pure faith. But the blind faith can bring the downfall. I have learned that in my early age. 15 years back, one of my classmates asked me a favor with my pencil box, which I won in annual sports contest. He told me that he wants to color some sketches with my pencils. I am the naive youngster. Literally, I handed over the pencil box with my trust on him. Next day, as I asked back the box, and he replied with, "Why would I take your pencil box?" After listening to his refusal, I felt so guilty that I wished to punch on my own face. Anyway, I talk less since my childhood and don't do things unnecessarily. In a single sentence, I am more of an introvert type person. That is why I almost had no friends. 8 years back, I studied at class 9 by then. One fine day, our biology teacher told me to draw the digestive system of frog on the blackboard. From that day, I never felt like I cannot make friends. I grew up in my beautiful little village. One day, my elder brother broke his hand in the playground. My father did not take him to the doctor because we all knew that we cannot afford to pay the costs. Somehow, my mother managed it and took him to the doctor. The time she came back, she told me and to my other brother, never go to playground again. From that point onwards, I opted out from sports. However, the time I moved to district town for studying engineering, I made few friends. Though they laughed at me, they taught me how to walk. They tried hard to bring the wave of ambition, the wave of dreams, to my simple, unromantic life. Probably in spite of them, my dreams became sky high, but never skyrocketed. Even though my socialization was slightly abnormal, I always found the connection with joint family, the chapter of social science book, and I feel so proud to be a member of a joint family. But I could not hold the pride any longer. The time I went to fulfill my sky-high dreams by starting higher study, exactly that time I had to stop my study. Spent more than a year taking care of my heart-patient father. Right in that situation, I was forced to leave my home to find a job. Eventually, I got a job at a RMG factory as a working labor. After relinquishing everything, I had to see that I was the main villain behind the separation of my soul pride joint family. How inevitably behind the scenes judges or the director of the big screen utterly defeat the injustice and replace that with the justice only in 2 hours. But in reality, where not every love story has a happy ending, where not every dream is fulfilled, where the boundary of good and bad is difficult to perceive, how can I wish I was. Nah, as a spiritless, naive person, I'm fine. Now, there is no blustery hope, nor a superhero for justice or ambitious four-faced genius in me. I would be happy to be an honest, hardworking, and conscientious person. By unleashing my dreams, I want to win.